Virginia is not considered a big dairy state, ranking 23rd in the nation in milk production. But Virginia dairy farmers are on the job 365 days a year to produce nearly 200 million gallons of milk. 98% of the state's dairies, like Eastview Farm in Hanover County, are family-run operations. This farm has been in the Nuckolls family since the 1930s. A successful dairy farmer will work from before sunrise to well after sunset.
Beginning getting up at 3 a.m., head on down here at 3 a.m. in the morning and gather the milking animals in from the pasture and bring them up to be milked, and milk till about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Later after I go home for breakfast, come back and we'll take care of any odd chores that need to be taken care of, whether it's managing young stock or older stock. Go home to lunch, come back from lunch, 2:30 to 6 o'clock at night, finish up milking and head on home and have some good quality family time.
The work doesn't end after milking is over. Cows are moved out to graze in the pasture or into a freestall barn where they can move about how they wish before the next milking begins. They receive plenty of water and food to help in milk production during the day. There is a constant attention on the cows and their comfort to produce milk.
Often in our industry talk about and refer to cow comfort, which is something that we have really realized the benefits of making the cow comfortable and how much more productive she will be. So it benefits us both financially and ethically, because we really do love and care for our cows quite a bit.
One dairy cow will produce an average of 2,000 gallons of milk a year. The herd is monitored for any kind of problems, including illness. Cows that become sick are treated and separated from the herd.
We use an antibiotic on a cow just as you would for yourself or for your children to get them better if they're sick. If they have a high temperature, but there are different antibiotics for different infections, but basically it's as simple as if they have an infection and you give them the proper antibiotic, they will get better.
They're not in mass use, they're definitely used as a prevention mode for illness, just like you would treat yourself or your children. If you see a sick animal, you give it the proper antibiotics prescribed by your veterinarian, and no more or no less. Just follow the strict guidelines set forth.
The presence of antibiotic residues in milk is illegal. In fact, the milk is tested at the dairy following milking, then at the tanker and at the processing plant to see if it contains antibiotics. That's well before it's ever bottled and sold. If any trace is found, a tanker truck will be completely dumped, costing the dairy thousands of dollars. While dairy farming is tough, Taylor Nuckolls says he hopes to be able to pass the farm on to his children to continue the family business and keep his land in agriculture.
At the very least, I want to be able to teach my children the value of a dollar and the value of hard work and what comes from hard work, at the very least. And hopefully at the most, they want to come back here and work on the farm and take it over and take it to newer, higher places than I can take it.
The Nuckolls family farm is one of 715 licensed commercial dairy farms in the state. Cash receipts generated statewide by these hardworking producers amounted to $331.9 million, according to the latest statistics. Reporting in Hanover County, I'm Sherry McKinney.